Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 31 on the Empires Project. Alright, so we are not done yet. Again, we are working on the roofing. And so in this episode, you'll be looking at the bitumen waterproof coating on the perimeter fence wall, as I did mention in episode 30. Okay, and then we're going to be looking at the final stages of the roofing, yes, which is the ceiling noggins. And so right after the ceiling noggins, then we're going to be moving into the installation of the roofing sheet. So yeah, in your view, it's a 3D representation of the beautiful 4-bedroom house. It comes with a 2-carport garage, kitchen, laundry, pantry, and yeah, and all the bedrooms are all en suite, walk-in closet. And so this is what I have for you. Perimeter fence wall done neatly, and we started with the bitumen waterproof coating, and as you can see, it's been coated neatly and beautiful. Yes, and you can still do plastering on this one. Okay, even though you've done your coating, you can still do your plastering. It will hold properly. Okay, and then after the plastering, again you can do another coating at the final stage, and then you do a filling. So what you're going to see right here, we're going to do plastering of this entire wall. We're going to dig down and do the plastering all the way down, and the plastering is going to come with a waterproof chemical. And once we are done, we're going to paint the base again with a waterproof painting, which is the bitumen. Before we level, we do our landscaping and all that. We're going to do that. You understand? And once we finish the landscaping and everything, the rest, our outdoor paint that we're going to prove will be adhesive and water resistance and all of that. And so that is the kind of paint we're going to be applying on the perimeter fence wall. Here, these 2 poly tanks, we're going to create a poly tank platform with a small room that can house the reverse osmosis. You understand? So yeah, we'll be doing all of that. Okay, so this is for the entire fence wall. So if you're putting up a perimeter fence wall, or you ask me to prepare an estimate for you, again I'll be adding this bitumen waterproof coating. And so if you don't want it in your estimate, you just have to let me know that you don't want it, because these are some of the things that add up to making the estimate a little bit higher than the normal people who will prepare an estimate for you with a 5 inches block. And we don't use 5 inches block, we use 6 inches for our perimeter fence wall, and they are 6 inches and solid, and it is a quarry dust. You understand? Most fence walls are 5 inches. Just ask across board, they will tell you they use 5 inches for perimeter fence wall. It is only me that uses 6 inches. Okay, I have your interest at heart, and I want the best for you. And look at the way we've done our pillars. Our pillars are protruding, and so in our estimate we'll include 2x4. We use 2x4 to get that design. Okay, when the pillar is in this form, it is stronger than when it flashes with the wall. You understand? When it flashes with the block work, it is not that strong, but when it protrudes a little bit, it gives it a good stamina. Are you with me? So this is basically what we do. The entire area, look at that, the entire perimeter fence wall have been coated with the bitumen. You're with me? Been coated with the bitumen. And so we're going to fill all the edges with laterite. We're going to fill them all with laterite. And so gradually we are making progress. Okay, so this entire area, the way the temporary structure is, will be put up in a nice house over there. Okay, they've brought in a laterite. This will be filled in the trench where they've done the bitumen. You want to fill those areas with natural laterite, not the clay, because there's clay around this area. You understand? So so far this is the outcome of what we are doing. Okay, and then here too, there's more laterite to be used to fill the left hand side, and then on the far right hand side too, we're going to fill that area with the laterite. Okay, so far so good. this is what we are doing. Okay, yes. For me, I'm truly excited. Moving on from my house and building houses for people has been a tremendous journey. It always keeps me busy, and I'm always learning something new. Are you with me? I'm always learning something new. Okay. I think with time we need to increase this block here at the bottom, because once we do the filling, it's going to overshadow the block work. This particular block work, we need to lift it up a little bit because of the laterite filling that we're going to be doing in the house. Yes, we're going to be doing that. This whole area will be filled with laterite. This whole area will be filled with laterite. So we won't leave it just like that. It's going to be working. So everywhere we've actually done the bitumen waterproof coating. Okay, yes, it will be coated properly. So these are some of the things that you will need when you are preparing estimate for perimeter fence wall. Okay, you need to decide whether you want to go with the block pillars or you want to go for iron rods. Iron rods makes your pillar stronger and it lasts a lifetime. Honestly, with the block pillars, with time, a little bit of vibration, you'll see a crack in them. You understand? So they are not ideally something that I will recommend for a client. Mostly people take that advantage because they have a huge plot, and having a huge plot and you want to do a perimeter fence wall and you want to go for iron rods, that is quite expensive for them. So if you want to do a perimeter fence wall without iron rods, yeah, I can as well do that for you. Once you understand that, okay, this is what you want, we can go with a perimeter fence wall without the iron rods. And I believe you can stay with that for some time, unless of course you face any other issue. We will come and rectify, and again you have to pay for that. You understand? So those are some of the suggestions that I bring on board to be able to help the client make a decision as to which of the perimeter fence wall should I go in for. You understand? If you have a 2-plot, yeah, that is quite reasonable. It wouldn't cost you that much to do the perimeter fence wall with the iron rods. And also on the fencing, if you're doing the plastering, we want to know if we have to do some coping design. Yes, there are other design that makes the fence wall looks more beautiful. So again, you will need to look into those areas as well. Okay, you need to look into those areas as well. So far, this is what we have. Okay, the entire perimeter fence wall coated with bitumen. Okay, it's been coated with bitumen. Yes. So this is the back area. We intended to have a swimming pool here though, but then that has been abrogated. Okay, so we're not having a swimming pool. If you want to put up a swimming pool, you need to consider, the cost maintenance factor. Okay, those are some of the things. Don't just put up a swimming pool for the sake of putting up a swimming pool. No, you need to consider all these factors. You understand? So here in the inside, Mr. Samaledu is doing what we call the ceiling battens or the ceiling noggins. Okay, and all this is a step-by-step process. We are almost coming to the end of this particular ceiling noggins. So the next video, possibly episode 32 on to 33, you'll be seeing the roof works. Okay, we need to do some plastering at the rooftop prior to the installation of the roofing sheet. We need to do plastering. It is very, very important, and this plastering should be waterproof. Okay, it should have waterproof chemical in there, and then it would avoid any leakages. Okay, why? Because usually the blocks at the top level are hollow blocks, and hollow blocks absorbs water easily. They absorb water easily, and so whatever you are doing at the roof level should come with waterproof chemical. The plastering and everything should come with waterproof, so that when it rains heavily consistently, the block will not suffer too much of absorption, and when the blocks suffer that absorption, you will see that on the inside. Okay, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up. From me to you, shalom. God bless you. Bye bye.